Thank you for joining me for yet another unboxing video, and today we have a part 2 of Subterra 2. We have Arima's Light, the expansion. Again, to play Subterra 2, Arima's Light, you need a copy of the core box set, Subterra 2 Inferno's Edge. Again, the expansion which I'm showing you today cannot be utilized without the core box. Again, Subterra 2, Arima's Light, brought to you by Tim Pinder. 1 to 6 explorers, cooperative, 60 minutes, ages 14 plus. It's an expansion, requires Subterra 2 core game to play, as I mentioned. In the Arima's Light expansion for Subterra 2, harness the arcane power of the circle to deliver a powerful arc into the heart of the volcano and permanently destroy the evil that dwells there. Can you save the world from the coming darkness? Contains 5 new playable explorers, 5 tile types, and 1 new game mode. Again, this was released in 2021 by Inside the Box Board Games. For more information, go to insidethebox.games. So, let us crack this bad boy open and see what kind of goodness we have inside the box. So let's take a look. We have, again, Subterra Volume 2, Arima's Light. Again, you need a copy of the core box to use anything in this expansion. So again, gives you a little background fluff, introduction, temple mode, game mode. It gives you a listing of your components. Then we move on. Temple mode, Intrepid, setup, the different setup that you're going to have to do. The new different tiles that you can include. The explosion. The snake, the pit, rock traps, legion, game mode arc, setup, new objectives, how to play, notes, explorers, the circle. You have the magician, the beastmaster, the dog, the strongman and the escape artist, and the fortune teller. Got some new cards added to the game as well. The tarot cards. You have the quest, the mountain, the tower, the heart, the betrayer, the inferno, the fall, the darkness, the survivor, the return, the void, the king in chains, and the nexus. Again, you have the acknowledgments of all the good people who brought you the game and additional games which are available through this company. Again, Subterra, if you go back in the history of the channel, you'll see that we did the unboxing for all of the Subterra and all of the expansions. What a great game Subterra is. That's why I came and got, again, I picked this up on Facebook Marketplace for a cut rate price, and I picked up the core box set and a couple of the expansions as well, which is always fantastic. One thing that I'm also going to include is that I also forgot to add in the first video, but I'm going to add into this video now, just so I can throw it in there. I did also get some Guardian figures as well. So these are, again, add-ons for the Kickstarter, but these were usually in the first core box set, Inferno's Edge. There were some purple meeples. Well, instead of having purple meeples, you're allowed to have your purple guys. Again, you get 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 6 of them. Again, the sculpts are really, really nice. Very, very solid. Very cool. Spray paint them, paint them up. They're going to look really, really impressive. So there you have it. Very, very cool. So again, these were add-ons. When you do the original Kickstarter, the add-ons, these were not included with the core box set, but they were an add-on. So I just want to add them in because I did forget to put them in the last video. So I'm going to throw them up top there. But they are not part of this expansion, so I'm going to put them to the side for a second. So again, you have your 5 new characters. You have the magician, the escape artist, the strongman, the fortune teller, the beastmaster, and the dog. So let's take a look at the dog's card. Again, you have the title. Also, he's got footprints. He's got 3 lives. Companion. The dog may perform 1 dog action for free on the Beastmaster's turn. When the dog loses all health points, he runs away. Remove him from the board. Call brings him back. dog actions. Move up to 3 times, destroy an enemy on your tile, dig, climb, or regain 1 health. Again, he's a companion, and his actions are what the things that he can do. That's what those all mean. So he can move up to 3 times, 1, 2, 3. He can destroy an enemy on your site. He can fight a guardian. He can dig, shovel. He can climb, whoop. And of course, he can regain 1 health as well. So again, looking at both sides, you use which side that you're more comfortable using. Okay, and then you have the Beastmaster, the Fortune Teller, Strongman, Escape Artist, and the Magician. Again, all the cards are set up identically the same way. The title, the character, the health code, what their abilities, what they can do, and in the back, again, it's just a reiteration of what's in the front, only they're using signs versus symbols versus using the words. So there you have it right there. Those are your new characters. Again, the dog has to be linked with the Beastmaster. So there's 1 and 2. So he's one of the Beastmaster's actions. We also get a bunch of some new tiles. So we can show you those. So again, you're using dice to roll to see the snake. Again, rolling dice to get away from the snake. Again, you lose the game if, again, it's a time tracker. I think it was 26. You have 26 turns in which to escape before the lava starts flowing. And then you're out of luck. So again, fire in all directions. Got to be careful there. Another type of trap in all directions. Anyone who's walking into that direction has to perform something to elude that. Hole in the ground. Jump a pit. There you go again. Can't go that way, blocks off the entrance. Got a hole, got to turn around, or we got to jump over it. Your guardians, you got 3 of them. So you take 3 of these guys, bloom, drop them on there. Some more. Oop, we got a spike trap here, it looks like. I believe that's a spike trap, that's what it looks like. But it could be wrong, or that could be a magician wand. Or a thing of magic, could be. Lightning. Not sure, you have to figure out what that is in the rule book. Let me see if it actually says what that is. Of course it does. Just curious as to what that is. 3 transformation aisles. They belong to the magician. Ah, okay, cool. So that's a spell for the magician. So if you look at the magician, let's see what he says. What they say, I should say. She says. Where's she at? The magician. Okay, transpose. Switch location with another explorer unless either of you are holding the artifact. This does not count as moving. Transform ×3. Remove all tokens from your current tile to return that tile to the bag. Put a transform tile in its place. All explorers, enemies, remain where they are. Okay, cool. So you get a bunch of snakes you don't want in there. Boom, you drop that. Cool, you can do that 3 times. That's awesome. All right, that's cool. Got some silica gel, don't eat it. You've got the dog. And you got the arc. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Close your eyes. Don't look. All right. Sounds familiar. All right. Then we have some additional tokens. Again, you got a bomb. Got that. You have some collapsing of the roof. You got this and a snake. You got a whole bunch of those. looks like lava or something. Not sure what these mean. So these are the new add-ons to the game. So those are all new. That's very cool. Again, it just makes the game that much more challenging by adding this in. And you add those in as well. And then you have the snake ones. That's very cool as well. So you get some additional snakes. Snakes, why did it have to be snakes? And then of course you got your digging tool. Again, silica gel, don't eat it. Then of course you have your cards. Your quest cards. So let's take a look at them. Very shiny, nice. There is your Ark. Ark of the Covenant. Shh. Trademark infringement. Okay. Your cards. The quest. The mountain. The tower. The heart. Betrayer. The inferno. The fall. The darkness. The survivor. The return. The void. The king in chains, and the nexus. And I gotta tell you, these cards are beautiful, absolutely beautiful, reflective. They're just really beautifully done. I gotta tell you, with this expansion and with the redo of the second edition of Terra, I gotta tell you, they've done a really great job with all the materials included in it. It's just beautifully done, really beautifully done. I got no complaints whatsoever with this purchase. Very cool. So that's your new cards that you got added in there. Got a cool baggie to keep all your tokens in. Then of course you have the meeples as well. 5 of those, 1 for each of the new people. Now again, this was part of the Kickstarter, so you can do the add-on. So you have the snakes that you can add in, which is really cool as well. So let me get a snake here. Very cool token, a snake token. Ooh, be careful, don't bite me. Get a bunch of those. So meeples are old school, figures are new school. Then you have your different traps of your whirlpool and your hole, which is right there. So pull one of those out. Those. There you go. And you also have your figure set. So you have the Ark of the Covenant. They can't call it that, but that's what it is. You got your dog, which is really big compared to everything else, I must say. And then you have your strongman. You have the ninja, escape artist, whatever she's called. Very cool. You have the mystic. Very cool. The beast man. So he goes with the dog. And then you have the magician. Zartana. Almost looks identical to her. And again, I showed you in this video also, I showed you the Guardians, which I have as well, which are our add-ons. Again, so all the figures, the miniatures, and also the tokens here are all add-ons to the Kickstarter that was also included. That not included, but if you back the Kickstarter and you wanted to upgrade from the meeples to the figures, you could do so. And this is just, again, this should be utilized for, should be part of the core set, but it's also here I use it for the expansion as well, because the Guardians are still in here as well. So we'll put that in here, but this did not come with this expansion. This was an add-on. These were an add-on. Those were an add-on as well. What came in the core game were all of your tokens here, your meeples, your card decks, and your tiles, and the rule book. That's all that came with this. These are, again, these figures here, and these tokens here are all add-ons to the Kickstarter. And as always, thank you so much for joining me for this unboxing video. We have brought to you today, this is everything that's included and concludes our unboxing of Terra 2, the expansion, Arima's Light. Brought to you by Tim Pinder. Again, this game is for 1 to 6 explorers. It's a cooperative game. It takes about 60 minutes to play, and it's for ages 14 and up. Again, it requires Terra 2, the core game, to play this game. For more information, go to insidethebox.games for more information regarding Terra 1 and Terra 2. And as always, thank you so much for joining me for this unboxing video. It's truly appreciated. If you enjoyed the video, you could always give us a thumbs up and leave a comment below. You could also hit that subscribe button. This way you're kept up to date as to any time we release new content to the page. As always, thank you so much for joining us. Be safe, be well, enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll catch you on the next unboxing video.